PATH is in a short-term bullish trend within a longer-term neutral to bearish trend, up 8.08%. This is Thursday, the 4th of December, 2025, pre-market session. In the post-market session of yesterday, they thought they printed an intraday high of $17.17. It is equally trending right now, and yeah, it's equally trending. Let's see whether we can find out what's going on about the stock.
UiPath PHEH is gaining major traction after delivering a strong Q3 earnings report that beat analyst expectations and highlighted a return to profitability. The numbers, better than expected revenue, improving margins, and renewed operating discipline, have injected fresh optimism into the bull camp. For many traders, this is the clearest signal yet that UiPath's shift toward AI driven automation is not just narrative, but translating into real performance. On social platforms, the conversation is buzzing around three main themes. One, growth momentum and business strength. Investors are pointing to UiPath's accelerating adoption in enterprise automation, especially as companies increasingly integrate AI into workflows. The earnings call spotlighted progress in large customer expansions and rising demand for next gen automation powered by AI agents. Many see this as validation of UiPath's strategic pivot toward more agentic automation and deeper AI capabilities. On high profile AI partnerships fueling confidence. The company's recent integrations with OpenAI, Google Gemini, Snowflake, and other tech leaders continue to be a major narrative driver. Traders believe these partnerships are helping UiPath position itself as a core infrastructure layer for enterprise AI, similar to how the community once framed Palantir's rise. On valuation debates and short interest dynamics. Despite the positive earnings beat, the valuation debate remains heated. Some investors argue that UiPath is still undervalued relative to its growth trajectory and large total addressable market, especially if AI automation enters a mass adoption phase. Others counter that the stock already prices in significant future expansion and could face resistance if revenue acceleration doesn't sustain. Overlaying all of this is the ongoing attention to short interest. While not extreme, it's elevated enough that bullish traders see potential for a continued squeeze if momentum builds, particularly with profitability now on the table and sentiment improving. Bearish voices, however, caution that past rallies in PATH have fizzled and are watching for any signs of deceleration or guidance weakness.
Okay, as things stand right now, this is what I'm talking about. Short-term bullish trend within a longer-term neutral to bearish trend. So it has gained 25% since the 20th of November. The extrapolation we have on this 4-hour chart is saying that it might hold the strength up till Friday the 5th, and then after that may contract briefly, and then may attempt to bounce again, and it may be rejected. Okay, but so far so good for today. It got this extrapolation right. Okay, in terms of projections on this daily chart, we have beginning with downward projections: 10.96, 11.92, 13.46, 15.16. It has printed 16.22. Yes, it has actually, yeah, surpassed that already, pulling back from those sort of levels. The next is 16.89. Let's have a look at its 4-hour chart and see what we have there. It's currently active right now. Positions opened all the way back to 40 hours ago, as one can imagine, are currently in profit. You can see here the price pressure momentum value is at 12.43. Okay, derivatives are all positive. Let's see now, indicating that yes, still things okay. They are positive and they are rising, indicating that even with the weakness it's showing now, people are also buying as well. They are buying. They are buying at that pace is the pace is also improving. Okay, but the algos are saying that the contraction may remain in place up till Wednesday the 10th, and then after that, it might attempt to resume the uptrend. The 40 period moving average is equally rising to catch any pullback. Let's see what the range is going to give us. Market greed range. It may be, what are the odds that it's going to be higher than 17.17? That's the top of that grid. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's see now. We'll find out. It might be something. It might be higher than 17.17. Yes, it is. Yeah, slightly higher than it. 17.26. So it has a range of. As things stand right now, it has a range of between 17.26 and 15.02. But in the coming hours, it may not be that relevant, because as time goes on, this grid begins to contract. Yeah, unless the stock continues to print higher prices. But if it doesn't, if it contracts just as the algos are indicating, then we might see the grid contract as well, and that it may go into a consolidation, or it may break out to the upside after contracting. But let's have a look at the algos of the 10 period moving average. Same momentum will continue to dissipate, and is not really expected to retest the current highs it has printed of late. So we'll see how it goes. It doesn't mean that even if momentum fizzles, it does not mean that higher prices wouldn't print anymore. It doesn't mean that it wouldn't continue to advance. So that's what's going on right now. The stock is currently trending, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.